Arcade. Who dares to enter the mayhem? Nagoriyuki. Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
There's something I'd like to ask you.
Likewise. Shall we?
Nagoriyuki versus Zato. Duel 1. Let's rock!
Nagoriyuki!
On and up and down.
Wasted! Nagoriyuki!
Come forth and do like this most of
Nagoriyuki!
Come forth. Devour. Vicious attack. Well done. There's a shot. Drill.
Slap!
This was a great mission.
Duel 2. Let's rock!
Lend a hand up and back. On well below.
Out there! Eyes here!
Oh, there's a shot. And then this. Over good eye.
First max.
I've no time for
You really want
You'll break the seal!
Oh dear.
Slap!
In times of hardship, inaction is your greatest foe.
Duel 3. Let's rock!
I'll take that. Out there! Eyes here! Open shade!
And then this. Well, hello. Oh.
Uncensored! Roll the curtain!
The pain. Direct touch. Look upon your end.
Slap!
Perhaps I was mistaken. I was quite sure that we had something in common.
Forgive me. I allowed my thoughts to stray from our duel. Perhaps you should assess me once more.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
Eliminating mission obstruction.
Let me answer you with my sword.
Nagoriyuki versus Gold Lewis. Duel 1. Let's rock!
Nagoriyuki! Skyfish!
Making a strategic retreat.
Slap!
In times of hardship, inaction is your greatest foe.
Duel 2. Let's rock!
Skyfish! Ice here! Your favorite seal! Forgotten Stone! Judgment!
Positive bonus. Slap!
Rest to you.
Do not wallow in defeat. Take pride that you did your best.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
First, taste defeat, then we begin.
A taller order than I can fulfill.
Nagoriyuki versus Viking. Duel 1. Let's rock!
Get away from me!
Right. Throw it all away.
Interesting. Let's see more of that.
Nagoriyuki, Duel 2. Let's rock!
Seriously?
Out there! Unsetsu! Your favorite seal!
Pretty scary.
Forgotten Snow! Judgment!
Positive bonus.
Ice! Out there! Ice here! Do not wallow in defeat. Take pride that you did your best.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
A king's blade is not just for show.
Let me answer you with my sword.
Nagoriyuki versus Kai. Duel 1. Let's rock!
Let's go! What a out there!
You give me no choice. Minor setback.
Slap!
I didn't think you were capable of that.
Duel 2. Let's rock!
Ice here. Nagoriyuki! Stop there!
Stunned him! At your feet! And over!
Now then! Nagoriyuki! Stop there!
For the Holy Order! Stun it!
I see.
Pity.
Slap!
Do not wallow in defeat. Take pride that you did your best.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
Samurai, eh? You found a fine path.
I fight to surpass you and myself alike.
Nagoriyuki versus Slayer. Duel 1. Let's rock! Good eye. Slap!
In times of hardship, inaction is your greatest foe.
Duel 2. Let's rock!
Down there! Down there! Down there!
Is that all?
You left!
I underestimated you.
Slap!
Disappointing. With more training, you may have stood a chance.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
What makes you unique?
No words are needed in a duel.
Nagoriyuki versus Ramlethal. Duel 1. Let's rock!
Eyes here! Down there! Nagoriyuki!
Waiting.
Wasted health! Down there! Draw the person!
My knee is still intact.
Slap!
In times of hardship, inaction is your greatest foe.
Nagoriyuki wins. Duel 2. Let's rock!
Down there!
Recovery.
You lack awareness.
Slap!
Disappointing. With more training, you may have stood a chance.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
You're a Knightless?
Do you know my master?
Nagoriyuki versus Soul. Duel 1. Let's rock!
Who's out there? Out there! I take it!
Slap!
I meant to end it in one slice.
Nagoriyuki wins. Duel 2. Let's rock!
Who's out there? I take Vortex! I take out there! Roll the person!
Get lost!
Wait,
I'll take you.
Slap!
do not wallow in defeat. Take pride that you did your best.
Nagoriyuki wins. Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
We meet again. Though I'd rather we didn't.
Nagoriyuki versus Nagoriyuki.
Your heart is as fragile as ever.
I can see it too. What a vexing nuisance.
It seems my resolve is still lacking.
Duel 1. Let's rock!
Eyes here!
Great work.
Eyes here!
This may overtake. Split open. Live. In 5.
Interesting. Let's see more of that.
Duel 2. Let's rock!
This has gone off.
Drill. And then this.
You'll break the seal!
Drill. Well, hello. Drill.
Slap!
20 inches strong. Can't let this...
Duel 3. Let's rock!
Drill. Lightning weak.
Slap! Duel 1. Let's rock!
Ice here!
Direct spell. Split open. And then this. Split open. Destroy. Do you like...
Slap! Duel 2. Let's rock!
Magnificent!
Slap! Duel 1. Let's rock!
Ice here! No
Do you like... I see. Watch closely. Over here. Now this has to up and down. Challenge them.
Out there!
This may watch no
You'll break the seal! Out there!
Slap!
Interest.
Duel 2. Let's rock!
Nagoriyuki!
There.
Ice here! Out there!
Over here. Well, hello.
Magnificent!
Slap!
I get...
Duel 1. Let's rock!
I see! Nagoriyuki! What? Ice here! Out there! Nagoriyuki! Get away from me!
Watch closely.
Ice here! Get away from me!
Slap! Duel 2. Let's rock!
That was a fantastic slap. Do not undermine yourself.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Eyes here. Now, Nagoriyuki. Down there. I see. Your fate is sealed.
You say
Slap.
I guess that's enough for today.
I'm sorry I couldn't be much help.
No, this is all my own weakness. I'll have to accept that.
Once there everything comes through, I've heard of such a dreamy place. Do you think my broken wings will heal?
Game over.